Story time. This video is not going to be very long because I honestly don't have a lot of energy to even make it. To give you some context, um, the story I'm going to tell you today is a true story, and I'm going to share some poetry that I've written um, to help me express it. About 12 years ago, my cousin was going through a divorce, and he asked me if I would move in with him for a little while to help him cope with that process, help him with his kids and the arrangements with his ex, sharing custody, things like that. He had a cat that he kind of let run wild. My family, many branches of my family tree do not really respect animals the way that I do, and the way that many other branches of my family tree do. We're very unique people, divided in many ways. And I don't really have a relationship with that cousin anymore. He's a bully, and as much as I love him, I can't be around him anymore. But when I moved in with him and his family and this cat, he let her run wild. She got pregnant all the time. She had already given birth to a litter that he didn't know what to do with when I moved in. And amongst that litter was the cat that would become mine and my best friend for the last 12 years. She's a color point Siamese named Freyja, and I rehomed all of her brothers and sisters and all of the ones in the litters that followed. There were two others, I believe. And I had to put her to sleep the other day. She'd been with me for the whole time and moved with me from here to Washington State and back. And during that time, she was my constant companion. And I didn't want to have a pet. For a very long time, I grew up having lots of pets that were family pets, and some were mine, and I watched them all pass away. And I just didn't want to have to go through that. And I think that now that I've gone through that once again, she was very old and very sick, but now I don't think that I'll have another pet. And I know I'm jumping all over the place. I've been a wreck the last couple of days because I knew it was coming. But let me tell you about Freyja, because she was an amazing cat. She was so loving and so considerate, and she took care of me when I went through some really hard times, some rough breakups, and she always knew when I wasn't doing well. She always knew when I was in a good mood. She always knew how to approach me, and I just really treasured her. And it's not going to be the same without her. And I'm sharing this because um, I want to have something that I can put forth as a memorial to her. I don't have a lot of friends that I have close by right now. I have support, my sister and my parents and the few friends that I do have online and stuff are really supportive, and I do have that, but I don't have any way to commemorate her, and I want this video to be something that shares that story and shares some of the poetry that I've written because of it. So I'm just gonna read that now. Some dreams are so beautiful. I spend mornings trying desperately to get back inside my own head. Tragedy makes poets of us all. Death and misfortune forces the mind and soul into one another, making love until something new is born. Never underestimate the power of symbolism. Language is all symbols. Passion can never be streamlined. Streams are meant to curve after all. Conformity is the soul's death, and the soul gives rise to all things for which to be passionate. Life is not alive without it. The true death is only transitional, a change from what was to what is. We get so lost in comfort and think ourselves safe. Safety is painful, and so is progress. Either one, perpetrated for the sake of it, only compounds the least desirable attributes. Cultivate what is needed, only what is needed, and resist vanity. Inside my heart there is a winter cottage, within a warm firelight. The inside is vast, the outside is slight. Spirits that have frozen, returning now thawed, glowing so bright, they take in with awe. We face this together, we face it alone. Light as a feather, hard as a stone. So I hope that you are all warm and safe, even if just for a little while. Hug and hold close all that you love. Don't let it pass you by. Don't let the temporariness of life stop you from living it. I'll see you next time.